What's going on? Welcome back to Reviews and Such with your boy C Pizzle. Back again. I told you guys in my first video doing the Echo Dot 3rd generation, I told you that I will be back to review the cams that you guys saw in the video, which are called Wyze Cams. I love them. I've been using them probably the past few months, and I have to say they are awesome in every way. You know, price-wise, you know, the look of them, the functionality, the capabilities, the ease of setting up. It's hardly anything like them. You know what I mean? So this is actually, you know, my review of the Wyze Cams, you know, that I've been using. I would tell anybody, go and get you some Wyze Cams. These things are too cool. They're cheap. This is a Wyze Cam pan. I also have a Wyze Cam V2, which is basically half of that. It doesn't move or anything. It just, you know, you just sit it where you want it, or you can mount it. I have some of those too. So, but this video is about the Wyze Cam pan. Most awesome camera that I've seen these days. All right, now, this is it. This is the Wyze Cam pan. I got it from Amazon. It was like 37 bucks. The regular Wyze Cam V2 is 25 bucks. So you can't go wrong with these things, man, at all. You can't go wrong. So in a second, I'm gonna get it out of the box, but I just want you to, you know, see the box and pretty much see what you're getting when it comes in. And you also saw the label at the bottom that lets you know that it works with Alexa. And of course, I bought this one because it pans and can look up and down. And, you know, so, and it has a motion tracking system in it also, which is dope. You know what I mean? All right, let's get this thing out of the box. I'm working with one hand, so you're gonna have to bear with me. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's get this thing out of the box, man. I've had nothing but success with them. They haven't let me down anywhere at all. You know, I get notifications when, you know, anything goes on. Inside the box, you pretty much, you know, you get your charger cable, which is 6 feet. It's a micro USB, pretty typical. Charging block, pretty typical. You know, nothing fancy about it. It just simply works. All right, now get this thing out of the box, which is kind of being a little pain, but since I'm working with one hand, but we're gonna get it done. Either way it goes. This is Reviews and Such, guys, with your boy C Pizzle. Please subscribe. This is a new channel. I'm just starting, so hit me out. Of course, that was it's my son. Of course, you got your instruction manual, which is pretty bare, being that there's not much to the setup. All right, this is it out of the box. This is how your camera will look. And I'm gonna take this little tag off. I'm having trouble. Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. All right. It's like a little contact lens. Get that off, get it cleaned up, and you actually have your item sitting there. On the base, you see your micro USB port, your reset button, which is actually, the setup button, which is actually the reset button too. That's a micro SD card slot, you know, in which you can, you know, let the camera record on board instead of to a cloud. And the people who you're getting it from, Wyze gives you free 30 days of, it's that 30 days or 15 gigs. I think like up to 15 to 16 gigs of storage in their cloud, which is cool, but I don't really dig it. These are the speakers in the intercom. One of them is the microphone, one of them is the intercom, so you can do, you know, two-way talking and everything. So the ones at your porch or wherever you can talk to them, they can talk back to you. Cool. I dig that. I totally dig that. I use it all the time, especially with the mailman. Someone knock on the door and I'm on the other side of the house, I can let them know, give me a second, I'll be there. Or come to the other side of the house or come to the shop. This is a mount I use. I actually have mine mounted outside on my porch. So there's like no part of the street that I miss. You know what I mean? All right, now I actually went ahead. Well, I actually have it plugged up now. These are my other two cameras that I already have installed and running. In a second, I'm going to show you how easy and quick it is to set up your own Wyze camera. It's basically nothing to set up. It's really quick. Anybody pretty much can do it. You know, I didn't even need the instructions really. It pretty much talks to you. This is my backyard cam, of course. It's my front yard cam. And it's pretty much how yours will come up. You know, it's pretty quick. Depending on your Wi-Fi signal, I guess, you know, the strength and where you have the cameras, that all makes a difference. You know, of course, once you go in and start your setup, it's going to ask you which one you want to set up. But first, you go to the bottom of your camera. After it's plugged in, you go to the bottom of your camera and you hit that setup button. Once you hit that setup button, I think you hold it for a few seconds or something like that, the camera's going to say, ready to connect, something like that. And once it says that, you pretty much place it down because practically the rest of it you're going to be doing with your phone. All right, but keep your phone right near because they're going to need each other. All right, you go ahead and go into your phone and you choose the pan cam. Of course, it's going to ask you to take off the film, in which I already did. So I'm just going to get to the next part. All right, the next part is it's going to ask you to scan that QR code with your camera. Once you hear the QR code scanned, you know you're all good. You're heading to the next point. The camera's doing this thing now. You see that light flashing. It's actually doing this thing now and connecting to your Wi-Fi network. And now it's doing the rest of its thing on the phone. If everything is good in your house and everything, you have a good signal and all that, this won't take hardly any time. You see my blue light is already solid. That means it's already connected. It's just doing the last little whatever in the phone, which shouldn't take nothing but another few seconds. Bam, just like that. Setup complete. Now you just have to enter a name for, you know, wherever you're going to use that camera for. And I'm going to replace my front yard camera with this one. Right now, I just have a V2 outside. It doesn't move or anything. It's cool. It's fine. It works great. It just, you know, I want the one on my front of my house to move, you know, so it can follow people to the porch, follow people away from the porch, you know, follow a car if it's in my driveway or whatever. See, right now, it's instantly in the list with my other cameras, and it instantly comes up. From what I experienced with all of these cameras, when you buy them and you get them out and you set them up, there's gonna be an upgrade already waiting for it. I don't know why, but they always have an upgrade. So just go ahead and upgrade it. I'm gonna let you see the camera a little bit while this thing is updating. So, you know, just won't be wasting time. But yeah, these are some beautiful cameras, man. I love them. Cool design, everything. All right, it should be finishing up now. Should be finishing up now. All right, firmware is up to date. And from here, you're pretty much ready to roll. You're pretty much ready to roll. I'll show you a few things real quick that it does or that you can do with your phone. Like the panning. You see the camera panning behind my phone rather. And it's pretty dope. It practically, well, it almost goes fully 360. Almost, but it pretty much goes to the point, but has to go back around the other way to meet at that other edge. You know what I mean? But, you know, you still don't really lose anything. And, of course, it's a smart feature not letting it go all the way around because it practically has a neck. You don't want to break the neck. So, yeah, and you also can pan around just using the screen, like with your phone or whatever. So that's really cool. You know, if you have your monitor or phone in landscape mode. I have an Amazon Fire tablet that I have in my house, and I have a Echo Show, and I let those show, you know, my cameras most of the time. So those are usually my monitors. But yeah, this is a really cool thing. You got to pinch the zoom. But overall, these cameras are dope. Go get you some. Subscribe to my channel. Love you guys. Big old love. This has been Reviews and Such with your boy C Pizzle. Have a blessed day.